Mississippi Golden Eagles, taking on the 24th ranked team in the land, the Auburn Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. Auburn will kick it off to get things started. He'll bring it out. It's Frazier. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. So Southern Miss's offense will be the first to dial up ball plays in this one. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week, and watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick, the ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will, a really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game, maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
And the Golden Eagles will hustle to the line.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. Fires to the big fella. And they knock him down. There was nowhere to go. Defense is swarming. Oh, this crowd wants it. They want to roll Toomer's corner. But right now they want to stop on third down. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. They've got him now, and he almost picked up that first down on the screen. The Golden Eagles decide to punt it away. They were banking on the yards after the catch, but that went into the negative column.
And I'm banking on the ball coming out quick. When I'm a defense and understanding third and short, understand they're going to throw the ball really quickly, try to make a play. The defense knew it, broke on the football, made a nice tackle to force a fourth down.
So Auburn's offense will have its first possession of the game. And the heart of this team clearly rests on the offensive line, a group of maulers, David, who take pride in what they do.
And I think if you're a coach, you take pride. Like, it starts up front. Like, you win and lose games with physicality, and they lean on all the big fellas up front, the hog mollies, the big uglies, the most unselfish players on the field.
It's old school, man. We're in an era of college football where it's up-tempo, spread, air raid. Games are still won and lost, though, in the trenches. And because this is one of the best offensive lines in all of college football, that is a huge advantage this offense takes into each and every game.
Here they come, facing third and long from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his big tight end. Oh, he's got some space. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. And the Tigers come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Kane. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
And quarterback, receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
Wants to throw again. Blasted as he lets it go. Complete to the right. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Back to throw, it's Knight. Quickly to the tight end. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Really good job working through his progression. You get it to him quickly, and the big tight end has a chance to run a little.
And a really good job by the QB throwing an accurate throw. I got to hit those guys on the move, on the run, so they can do this. They can catch the football, get upfield, and chew up some extra yards.
Going to work on second down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Back to pass. Fires into the end zone. And it's caught! Touchdown, Tigers!
I know it's early this year, but it's obvious this guy is a focal point in this offense. After having 2 touchdowns in his first game, he gets on the board here. Doesn't matter where he lines up, they find ways to get him the football, and defenses just have not been able to figure him out.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. They put together a 65-yard drive for the score. And they finish it by firing one in from the 13 for the score. Coming out with it, it's Frazier. He's out of bounds at the 17-yard line. Excellent job by the kick coverage unit to keep him from getting the sideline. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. They'll knock him down after a pickup of 1 to the 18. And the Golden Eagles want to move quickly.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you've got to be prepared.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Trying play action. And he gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
They booted away on fourth down. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. This offense has it with really good field position. From the gun, running back on the move. Tackled at the 31. They'll give him 6 on the play.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
Makes the grab. It's Perry. And the completion gives him a fresh set of downs and keeps this drive moving.
Well, it's a nice play design there. You're getting the running back involved in the pass game. Quarterback gives it to him early so he can go to work upfield and get the first down.
Wants to throw on first down. Just threw that one way too far.
Well, this defense was ready for go bars. Against this receiver and his speed, he's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, but if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
That's the end of the quarter, and Auburn has the lead. 1 period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the second quarter. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on third down. Quick release by the QB. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be first and goal. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. The Tigers are threatening on first and goal. From the gun, looking for a man. Touchdown, Auburn! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
And I love the bounce back for this offense. We lost a week ago. Let's put that in the rearview mirror. That game's gone. Let's improve. Let's get better. So far in this first half, they've done just that.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out. It's Frazier. Nothing wrong with the touchback, and they wish they had one right now, but he stopped at the 9-yard line. They are backed up, tough field position. The drive starts from their own 9-yard line. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. The Golden Eagles moving quickly to the line.
As an offense, you're okay with that. You're going to run option plays, and sometimes you're going to bust it big, but sometimes you don't necessarily read it correctly, get some positive yards, and then we come back and we do it all over again with different reads against the different defense.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? Back to pass, it's Crowder. Spins away from the defender. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. This Auburn crowd trying to conjure up a little magic here on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Chapman. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37. And the Golden Eagles have their offense in high gear. Looking to throw on 1st down. He'll try to do it himself. He's brought down, but not before he turned that into a positive play and picked up a few on the run. The Golden Eagles can really attack on this 2nd and short. Rides the back on the option to give. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. This offense has been sluggish to say the least, but finally they're on the move on 1st and 10. They'll give it to him again. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Got a little work done on 1st down, now back to the line. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. And the Golden Eagles come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Looking to throw for it. Pressure coming. And couldn't quite find the crevice he needed to pick up the 1st down. The Golden Eagles will call on their punt team. They'll look to pin him deep. And the punt goes out of bounds. We'll see where the officials spot it, but they certainly gave them no opportunity for a return. So here comes the Auburn offense. They've come out smoking with touchdowns on each of their first 2 drives, and they're back to work now. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Caught in the backfield, it's Burrell. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
I know a lot of people are going to look at that play and say, man, that was a bad play. Didn't gain any yards. But that could be the offense maybe setting something up. The play caller is going to remember that last play. He's going to remember how the defense reacted to it, made a quick tackle. They might pump that throw and then hit another player vertically down the field for an explosive play down the line. Just keep that in mind.
Man, if I'm the offensive line, I got to do a better job initially protecting my quarterback. And then once he scrambles out of that pocket, he starts to go to the left, I got to stick with the play because then he gets whacked at the end of the play. And instead of helping my quarterback up, I got to make sure I protect him a lot better moving forward.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. Auburn to the line in a hurry. Quarterback may change this route. On 4th down, they're taking to the air. Makes a grab past the marker. He goes out of bounds. They'll mark him right at the 30-yard line. That's the kind of play that can give a drive momentum. Looking to throw on 1st down. He uncorks one deep. Reels it in down the left side. A huge gain on that one
after that last play, you can see how electrifying this guy is and how special he is after he makes the catch. If I'm on offense, I'm trying to find a lot of ways to get him touches in this game.
Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Wants to go up top. Quarterback strolling away from Heath. And he was going for the touchdown there, and they couldn't make the connection.
This defense is going to have to make some adjustments here at halftime because they have been taken advantage of deep down the field in the passing game. They've already given up 2 TD passes. That was almost number 3, and we're only in the first half.
Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a first and goal. On third down, he drops to throw. And they'll stop him inside the 5, but the defense is backed up in the shadow of its own goalpost.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that third down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
Wants to go up top. Touchdown, Auburn! Quick strike through the air for the score.
All you can say is how impressive has this team been at home today in all 3 facets of the game. Their defense has been outstanding. We've seen some plays in special teams, and the offense continues to deliver, showing off all of the playmakers and all of the versatility they have on that side of the football. This could not be better here in the first half for the home team.
I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Looking for room, it's Gray. Just wanted to find a little space to run and ekes out some to get it up to the 21. And the Golden Eagles come to the line in the hurry-up. Looking left. Got him downfield. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. Dropping back, it's Crowder. Snagged in the middle, it's Morris. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. The Golden Eagles in a good spot here with second and short. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Finds his target down the middle. Knocked down at the 47. It's a 5-yard gain and enough to move the chains. To the air on first down. Here's the pressure. And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. That last sack got them behind the sticks. It's second and long here. That's reeled in. It's Chapman. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Tight end now in motion. The play action fake. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. And the Golden Eagles will send out the punt unit. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. And no chance for the return man to get his hands on that one as it hops out of bounds. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. Wants to go up top on first down. Unloads to the wideout. The pass falls incomplete, and that's how we'll finish this half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Thanks, guys. A first half that saw a little bit of everything there on the Plains. And how do we possibly begin without singing the praises of this receiver? His ability to find gaps, run textbook routes, and then show that breakaway speed. He simply is the total package. How this secondary responds, whether they try to double team him or get aggressive at the line, that'll be the story of this second half. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Pat Dye Field in Jordan-Hare.
All right, Kevin about ready to get things cranked back up here. The Golden Eagles will line up to kick off and start the second half. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. Making side adjustments here. Going right to work up top. Oh, he's going to try to get it all